Our AI gives France the edge against the Ivory Coast, but the most interesting prediction isn't who wins. There's another statistic that could tell us far more about how this match might unfold. And if the data is correct, this could be one of the most competitive international friendlies on the schedule. France and the Ivory Coast meet in an intriguing international friendly that brings together two teams arriving in strong form. On paper, France enters as the favorite, but when we analyze recent performances, scoring trends, defensive records, and historical meetings, the gap between these teams became more interesting than many might expect. Before revealing what the AI suggests, let's first examine what the numbers tell us. Looking at previous meetings between these sides, France has held the advantage. The two nations have met 3 times. France won 2 of those encounters, while one ended in a draw. Historically, France has been difficult for the Ivory Coast to overcome, but past meetings only tell part of the story. The current form of both teams paints a fascinating picture. France comes into this match in excellent form. Across their last 6 matches, they have won 5 and drawn 1, remaining unbeaten throughout that stretch. They also kept 2 clean sheets during those 5 victories. Perhaps even more impressive is their attacking output. France has consistently produced high-scoring performances, regularly finding multiple goals and showing their ability to break down opposition defenses. The data suggests a side that combines attacking efficiency with enough defensive organization to control games when necessary. But France isn't the only team entering this fixture with confidence. Ivory Coast arrives with a strong record of its own. In their last 6 matches, they have won 4, drawn 1, and lost just once. They have also kept 3 clean sheets in those 4 victories. That statistic stands out. It suggests a team capable of remaining compact, disciplined, and difficult to break down. Going forward, the Ivory Coast has consistently found goals, averaging over 1.5 goals per match across recent performances. This balance between attacking production and defensive structure is one reason why the AI believes this matchup could be more competitive than expected. What does this mean? After analyzing recent form, scoring trends, defensive records, and historical data, our AI model produces the following probabilities. France. Win. 60%. Draw. 25%. Ivory Coast. Win. 15%. The model clearly favors France. However, that's still not the strongest signal from the analysis. Over 1.5 goals. The most confident prediction from the AI is over 1.5 goals. Probability, 80%. Why? Both teams have consistently demonstrated attacking quality in recent matches. France has regularly scored multiple goals, while the Ivory Coast has maintained a steady scoring rate above 1.5 goals per game. With both teams possessing attacking threats and entering in strong form, the model views at least 2 goals as the most likely outcome. But can the game produce even more goals? Over 2.5 goals. The AI assigns a 60% probability to over 2.5 goals. This prediction is supported by both historical and recent trends. 2 of the previous meetings between these nations produced more than 2.5 goals, while one remained much tighter. Additionally, France's recent attacking performances suggest they are capable of pushing matches beyond the 3-goal mark. However, the Ivory Coast's defensive discipline and ability to keep clean sheets could limit the total goal count if they remain organized. This creates a balanced but slightly favorable outlook for over 2.5 goals. For both teams to score, the AI assigns a probability of 58%. Why? France has shown consistent attacking strength. Ivory Coast has also demonstrated an ability to create and convert chances while arriving in strong form. Although both sides possess defensive quality, the data suggest a realistic possibility that each team will find the net. This is one of the closest projections in the analysis and could become a key factor in determining the outcome. It's important to remember that these figures are not guarantees. They are simply the result of AI-driven analysis based on recent performances, historical meetings, scoring patterns, and defensive records. Football remains unpredictable. That's exactly why we watch. Now we want to hear from you. Do you agree with the AI assessment? Can the Ivory Coast challenge France? Or will France justify their status as the favorite? Drop your predicted scoreline in the comments below, and don't forget, once the match is over, we'll return with a full AI versus reality review to compare every prediction against what actually happened on the pitch. Also, stay tuned for our upcoming AI analyses of USA versus Germany, England versus New Zealand, Brazil versus Egypt,